Welcome back, design students. In this video, we're going to create the arms and the legs for the rabbit. In this video, we're going to create the arms and the legs for our rabbit character. But before we do that, we need to do one more thing to the ears. So let's switch to the perspective view. And then let's make sure that we have symmetry turned on and switch to face mode. And we're going to grab all of the faces of the ear. And because we have symmetry turned on, when we select one side, we get the other side. And then let's hold down Shift and right click, and we're going to select Extrude Face. And we're going to adjust the offset so we get a little inset there for the ear. And then we're going to accept that transformation. And then we're going to Shift and extrude again this time, and this time we're going to adjust the thickness inward. Not too much. Maybe 0.15 or negative 0.015 or negative 0.15. There we go. And if you have a face that's coming out of the back of the ear here, like I do, then what we can do is get the Move tool and grab this edge and just move it down, and then grab that edge and move it down. And now let's create the arms. Remember to have symmetry turned on for this. We're going to switch to face mode. I'm going to grab this polygon right here on the side, and then we're going to hold down Shift, right click, and extrude face. It's going to be 0, and we're going to adjust the offset so that we have a polygon from which to extrude the arm. I think for me 0.06 is going to work. Then I'm going to get the Move tool and I'm going to zoom in here a little bit, and I'm going to switch to edge mode. I'm going to grab this edge and move it in, and grab this edge and move it in. And then I'm going to switch to face mode. I'm going to move this face out a little bit and then delete it. And then we're going to double click on this edge, switch to the front view, and hold down Shift and pull that out. And I'm going to also switch to vertex mode and shape this a little better. And I think you can see that these vertices are offset here a little bit. I'm going to grab all of them and use the scale tool to scale them in and pull them together like that. And then I'm going to switch back to the perspective view for a second and just take a look at that. Now we're going to round these off later on, so don't worry about making them round. So let's just switch to the front view, go back to edge mode, double click that edge, switch to the Move tool, and just begin to shape the arm. And once we get out to the end here, we can switch to edge mode. Make sure that edge is totally selected by double clicking it. And I'm going to hold down Shift, right click, and fill hole. And now let's do the same thing to the legs. Switch to face mode, grab that polygon there on the bottom, and I think this time I'm not going to inset it. I think I'm just going to go ahead and delete it and switch to edge mode and double click that edge. Again, make sure you have symmetry turned on. We'll switch to the front view. Hold down Shift and pull out the first extrusion. Grab this vertex here and pull that over a little bit. Pull this down. And we'll just do exactly like we did for the arms. Only here, we can also use the side view. We couldn't really do that for the arms. And there we have our basic rabbit character. Now let's turn on Smooth Preview to see what he looks like when smoothed. And you can see that the legs and the arms get round very, very quickly. But we also lose a lot of volume when we do that. So when we come back, we're going to add some more edges to try to control the smoothing a little bit. And we're also going to create the eye and the stitching and the button for the eye. And I'll see you in the next video.